And near me, propose animal. I was saying, Cabana, by my game.
Yenima F4 him. Will be better me, the idea good crata so come. Fe, but undim sell money Konyana, or Nisa Acadiano, or sponsorship. Sponsorship, she can't say,
FNO, a 2 million Ghana cedi at the tour for testing.
What I'm saying is 2 million Ghana cedis and no. 2 million Ghana cedis now can and 1 year
for testing.
What I'm saying is and one nana a do situation in Muya Dam.
Sikana more demand 4,000 because
Ghana for no country or
Kafu and come a good few credit. I know we did
4,000.
Young Comra now. Oh, yeah,
final shots in ET. Final shots in ET.
So, Yemfa Udo okay, all right. And any producer, young Kwahu, not to say, the aftermath of a Congress, no, say, a heated argument, pano, a sika, executive committee, a council, no, members, no, or more edgy. Na any ayana no Josafo, and so at the ayon commodiary kind of, or the young Cassican, ya, na yabisano, the other, a question TNT, Nana Udru Safo.
Nhyira FM.
Ghana government, Oniska, or Contribution, yes, the land of Adipotian, but the fact that good remuneration for parliamentarians, chief executives, appointees, and other things, that Ghana on dialogue. We don't go on social media to talk about it. An institution that have done with the greater fund, it's your Boka, who come around, what is it? 1,000 is coming. As I think of the chief executive, that's 25,000 Ghana. Let's hear the chief president. 12,000. How about inspiration? For a car to put 15,000 Ghana cedis. And to say, young constitution leader, where's the way family? Young registration, where's the way saying license? Young community policy, where's the way saying preaching about board? And to who come in and sorry.
Okay, and I know I am now Odro Safono no since sika mutia mu defend no busamo say kotoko kransi you twa kase kotoko si you e dey sika say no oje ya 25,000 na whole efi no oje 12k away news mo me no
efi you ni tipane asante kotoko otumfo say
so money nu ni enkasa
me
ni enkasa me
ya sabisano menko
tipane asante kotoko e do asante kotoko wona
na wo de money nu ni enka bi so you be ka bi
songo okay na owie na mi bi so say before verdict na beba no na pressure e wo efe no so na verdict no e beba no.
Yeah, because assessment of the case, statement of defense, statement of case, and everything. Until you say anything at all, no. Let's just say be a re-election. Worst case scenario, be re-election. Cast decision be ano on my direction. Until no, anka Congress ne be na ewia yakotoaba, ya hihye ne atoaba. Until no me feel say amanfo ana omobohu no me nim reason why they should be. My who effect be a na wo efe so because we were working, we were signing MOUs. NC by NC say ochin say wo sponsorship e say nya attractive.
Okay, enti ano ayana na Odro Safono no so defend FNC say before verdict ne baba kwa na masa na pressure bia enso eni omoso na Dr. Randy Abi ono so adena no atumbi o say sikana omo genetic committee members no omu deserve ne simple.
We are tabled what existed in the past and what was being proposed now, and you could see clearly that in the past we were paying emergency committee members monthly allowances. Today, per our statutes, the ESCO operates as an EMCO. We don't have an emergency committee again. And every decision of the executive committee, we need to get a majority of the 12 people together to be able to take the decision. So, first of all, it is not true that we've never had the issue of a monthly allowance. Now, why are people not even speaking to the fact that the last time we paid ex gratia of $15,000 to each member, this particular ad hoc committee has scrapped that. So there's no longer the issue of ex gratia. Why are people also not focusing on that? But for me, the most important thing is that for transparency, for accountability, for checks and balances, the framers of the statute realized that, look, it is wrong for the ESCO to determine its own allowances, approve same and appropriate same.
Okay, enti eno aye Dr. Randy Abbey ena o cheche nsem mo kan ya mo kan aye ba kono so say aye esco no kra no escrash nya do mbaji biem to mo kan no so emfa enka ho
wanji biem no ene odi aba be hyemu o baabi
eti $15,000 so o ma ye no de afiri ho
ene odi aba be
ene o de aba hyewe no
no
okay ene man check ne za man check ne za
tina 300,000 that is 300,000 Ghana cedis me fan say difference about be count
every president cry say bosumi bia no onyusu credit 10 million. 1,000 Ghana.
Masa, wo money ma yesu anymore.
All right. Now after a year cast verdict in Mepacho, for the very first time, Dr. Kofi Amwa and so Akasa at the Afahona or say at the end here, Obien who say ensino, very vindicated. Now or country Obias a teacher and a football people no say Omonko Tenasino who say football near the Mrane and Tisa Oto, no Nimratua, and you're not Dr. Kofi Amwa, Obekacho si Dimraso.
We must understand and embrace that laws and regulations are made for a purpose. And the purpose of those laws and regulations is to bring orderliness, discipline, and sanity to any organizations. And therefore, you are an expert in football. You look around the world, you see that all football nations and their clubs abide by the regulations and the statutes of FIFA. And there's a reason why we play this game for over 100 years. And we don't seem to be making progress. And I think you, my brothers in the media, must help us to have this thing sinking deep into the football community. That if we don't obey the laws and regulations of football enacted by our own Congress and also passed along by FIFA, we will never get anywhere.
And so ebet media bana say am for bi say I'd go to Kromo Kwede Africa. Players here say see am no kasa me patro Eric Donko a confirm so no so every I'd go da ono so e competing fufro and so etimi abo na say wo kopiem abo as go da omu see you or just 27 years me patro yewra Dr. Kwaku Frimpong ne ba no ye fa no Emmanuel Frimpong na wo so akotena Canada wuntitwi yebusa atwi a wutimi ya no eye brofo na kwantitwi wonte okay na na ne yebisa say na mo Africa mu ko players be kra na mo call so Africa you ready.
So now when it comes to players, I would say 95% ready for Africa. Financially, like Dr. Kofi has actually given us the budget, which is $500,000 for Africa. And I feel like it will get to a point where he's going to have to add more because of the performance. And with that, I'm not going to just be dependent on Dr. Kofi because we're trying to get a couple of sponsors on board. We're trying to get a couple of people on board because at the end of the day, I feel like Ghana football, which we're not really looking into that. And me being part of Ghana football right now, I want to introduce that to most of the clubs. Ashgood is one of the biggest clubs in Africa, in Ghana, and we're trying to make it one of the biggest in Africa. That's my club. You have to believe in what you have. If I'm selling a product to you and I don't believe in it, how am I going to convince you to get it?
Okay, and Tisamoteni ye pa, baby was a budget. Hey, Samo. Okay, and to the influence of the professor, I'll go to Sunema and to me, Uncle, and to